the 75% difficulty. Okay, so it's mostly infantry. Yeah, I really love this game a lot. And in case you're wondering, you can actually melee Cloaker, you just have to do it early. Think of it as a bayonet charge wizard. Okay, I got the secret, Easter egg of Doom Slayer. That's pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, this game has some unit variety, which I love. Dude. So we got Lalantos, which is a pretty lame one. And she's an odd one now. I mean, she has an interesting concept, but Yeah, notice how whenever Lelantos comes up appearance, I have Clearwick and okay, there's a shielder coming forward here. Okay, that fruit isn't good, I can do it. There's a jetpack or something. Okay, I see it. I always get a medkit, which is always important, especially with Gaia, which can drain my life. So I have to be very careful when dealing with Gaia. Gaia can be extremely stunning. Oh fuck, that was on me. Yeah, that one's on me.